Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are playing our Ultra Ironwolf challenge and getting warned about fleas. We're at 32%, I guess. Thankfully, 4F is almost entirely recovered, but before we do anything else, we're gonna do a quick sweep of the area. We do need to get the affinity back up. That carcass is entirely gone again, isn't it? And we have a lot of territory marking to do today, apparently. Holy cow. But we want to make sure... Not liking hearing that across the lake. But we want to make sure there's nothing, nothing fooling around near the den. Do we smell anything? The wind's in a bad direction right now. I don't see anything. Don't smell anything. I think we're all right. Oh, wait, did I see cougar scent? Cougar scent. Is that from over here? Or is that from across the water? I think it's from across the water. All right, we will let the puppies back out and play with them a little bit, and then we are going to send them back in the den for real so that we can go ahead, do some hunting, do some territory marking before the entire thing just falls to pieces. Okay, well, the affinity is nearly full. We've been told to take a break from socializing, so let's send these guys back in for real. We didn't spend a lot of the time with them out of the den right now. Don't worry, we will do that. Maple's just feeling a little antsy because the puppies are hungry and the territory is looking a little bit sparse down here. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I do kind of... I do get jumpy with the territory very easily, and I probably don't always need to, but also we're playing Ultra Ironwolf, so a little extra caution is probably not bad. Let's just go brush up on that. If we find an elk herd, we'll call Branch over with us, but I think we'd be better off leaving him here with the pups, possibly, for a little while at least, just to make sure that if something, or if the affinity doesn't decay super fast is what I'm trying to say here, is that's just a log, I think. Oh, there's a lot of beavers on this trail, and also a moose, apparently. I'm going to ignore them, though, because beavers are actually not the best choice on accurate. They do be hurty, though. They cause you some pain. So I don't think I'm going to have Maple mess around with beaver hunting too much, especially when she's on her own. No, let me out of the water, please. There we go. Especially while she's on her own. If we had Branch with her, maybe, but for now, I don't think that's going to be the best idea, especially because her stamina's not great either. Again, all of her stats are a -2, so that kind of puts her at a disadvantage. We're gonna do a lot better once the calves and fawns are available later in the year. You know, I kind of don't like that there's coyotes just lingering over there. You can see we're not far from the den, and there's coyotes on the far shore there. But I don't think we're gonna worry about that right now. It would take them a while to swim across anyway, so it'll probably be fine. I don't know. Would they lurk over there? Probably not. That seems too far from the den. The bigger worry would be the scents here, but they are pointing away. So I think we're going to focus on trying to find the elk herd that hangs out in these hills and seeing if we can summon Branch to come help us deal with it. There's some elk scent. Okay. We'll go ahead, we'll call Branch just so that he gets here, hopefully in not a long amount of time. Hopefully it'll be pretty short, and then we'll see if we can find one of these herds. Looks like there's two at least. I see Bitterroot, and I see oh, there's a bull elk herd too, but I also was seeing the cinquefoil. There it was. Cinquefoil? I don't know. I think cinquefoil is probably how you say it. But then again, I'm the queen of getting things wrong in terms of pronunciation, so who knows. There's the herd, and Branch is almost here, so hopefully we'll be able to find one before too long. There's a den around here somewhere too. I don't know which one it is. Is it? We can poke around for that a little bit while we're waiting for Branch to get here. There's a coyote too. Okay, it's right down here somewhere, I think. Oh, it's this. Oh, there's just a den right here. Have we used this one before? I don't know. There's a lot of these little dirt dens that I don't always recognize. Oh, Branch is here. Let's not run straight into the bison. Let's go back and find these elk. They're right up the hill from us. I think, yep, right up here. Did they take off running? They may have. So let's see if we can find them. Oh, they're right here. They've just moved a little bit. And now they're officially on the run. Oh, no, they're maybe not. Oh, watch it, Branch. Be careful. Be careful. They're not actually moving as fast as I thought they were. All right, see if any of these guys slow down. You guys have said a lot of the time the slower elk are the ones that are weaker. I don't know if that's always 100% true. I definitely think it could be, but I feel like we found sometimes they're in the middle of the herd too, but it could be the longer you chase them, the more chance that one of them will turn around. Was it you? Was it you who turned? Yup, it was. All right. We want to make sure that we are locked onto this one. Once Branch lets go of the throat, we will go ahead and grab. She is very, very weakened here. He is going to catch her, and we should be able to get a bite as well. Our stamina is a little bit low, though, but between the two of us, yeah, we're starting to get a method. There we go. She is down. That was a pretty easy hunt, although Branch is getting a little itchy, which always worries me. I don't like the fleas. The fleas can be so frustrating. I mean, they're there for a purpose, but that purpose is to incentivize you moving dens, and we are already at 34% flea load, which is not optimal. I mean, I still think, I guess that's not too terrible considering the pups are at almost 10 pounds, because if you see, yeah, 8 to 9. Well, no, 9 to 10 more like, actually. So yeah, that's actually not too bad. I can't complain too much. If it's up to 50% by this point, that's when we really want to be worried, because that means we're most likely going to have to move dens. But this isn't too terrible. We're doing all right. All right, here we are back to the den. And the puppies are all right so far. I'm thankful we haven't had any other illnesses yet, but I'm still not convinced that we won't. It definitely is possible, but for now, let's make sure we feed him. We'll play with him as well. They're all going, oh, Branch, don't lead him so far. Branch, don't lead him that far away. Oh, they're all going to see their dad. I still, he did feed them. I was like, why is she staying? I guess a couple of them are going to be out here eating. I'm just going to stand here and keep watch, because if anything is lingering, like, that's the double-edged sword of this. It is much harder to see if anything is about to show up, whereas it's harder for the things to get to us. There's less places we have to look, but it is difficult to keep an eye on what's happening. Let's see if we can get these guys to be cautious. I'm a little bit worried. Like, I don't want them to wander too far away, and I don't want to risk, oh, Branch is rolling around. I was like, what's that big white thing in the grass? It's his tummy. I always forget he's got a lighter underside. I was like, wait, I don't have a white wolf fur mate, but he does have some lighter fur. When he's upside down, that's more visible. Just was scared thinking there's a stranger wolf at the den for half a minute. But I think we're okay for the time being. We just want to make sure we get to play with these guys, and then we will actually woof them back. Well, we won't woof them back in the den, but we will sleep. And let's make sure 4F doesn't go too far away. I think she is fully healed up at least. 4, 5. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's play until we can't anymore, though, because we want 4, 5. No, okay. Oh, no. Bad. Is that a cougar? That's a cougar. I see it in the distance. Guys, move. Guys, go. Go in the den. I see it slinking. It's coming from this way. It is coming from this way. I'm pretty sure, unless it circles the entire den. I saw it slinking over there. Is it coming from that direction? I would assume it is. Branch, I could use some backup. I'm pretty sure it's over here. Pretty sure. Here it is. Get out. You've been seen. Leave. Nope, don't you go this way. Go the other way. All right. Now that that's done with, we should be able to sleep in peace. We just want to make sure that we get the affinity up so that we're not wasting time. We could be raising it here. Otherwise, it's going to be harder to keep it up in the future, and that can easily become a spiral of heck that doesn't let you ever leave the den. Alright, dawn has come once again. Let's just briefly play with the pups, because I think the affinity was slightly down, and now it's 100. So let's woof them back in the den. We've got stranger wolves! Uh-oh, guys, please go in the den. Stop wrestling and go in the den. Go in the den. Where are these wolves? Branch has not seen them yet. Please go in the den, 2M. Oh, dear. Okay. They are not coming from this direction. Well, I don't know which direction they're coming from. They're trying to figure out how to get down. It does seem like we have a higher delay from when the enemies show up to when they actually get here. So I think that's something I do like about this den. It's a little bit harder for them to access. It's harder for us to access too, but I think Maple did make a good choice. Aha! Get out! Are you the same one as last time? You are! Leave! We're gonna bite. Well, maybe the same one. Similar. Let's make sure we keep woofing the pups in the den just so they don't get any ideas about popping out here. I did opt to go for a bite there just to help scare her off, but man, even that took 2% of Mabel's health. Just one single bite. That is how much, oh gosh, how much Maple takes damage. So we gotta do some territory marking and some hunting today. We're gonna do that. And we're going to go ahead and move out. We will leave Branch back here for the start, just like we did before, and try and make sure, because Prospect Peak is the ones over here, so they're starting to sneak into. That's the side of the territory that's most well guarded, too. Well, I think we need to make sure we deal with this bottom area, because that was part of what I was going to deal with yesterday, and then I didn't totally, so we want to make sure that we do that. I kind of put that off because I tend to overmark the territory. Oh, here's the elk herd, but they're going in the water, so I'm going to ignore them for now. So we've gotten some progress down. We marked a lot of that. I will still want to mark some of this, but I think we're actually going to call Branch over because I did notice some elk scents. I don't know if you can still see them, but they were coming from that way. Now I see stranger wolves. So we're going to head off in that direction and investigate. Did I do the right howl here? We'll see. Hopefully I did. But we're going to go that way and investigate. So that should... I might not have. Oh, I guess that was the right howl. Okay. I thought maybe I only single tapped it for a minute there. But he should join us in a little bit. We'll just mark this territory while we're waiting. And then we will rendezvous and try to go see where the elk are and try to do a hunt. Here's the elk scent I thought I smelled. Now I'm just hoping, because we are... Oh boy, they're in Stranger Wolf territory, aren't they? Oh no, not this again. Do we see them? Oh, I don't even see them. Alright, we gotta be fast about this, and if stranger wolves show up, we gotta leave. But I just want to see if we can find them without getting immediately chased out. There did seem to be a lot of stranger wolf hexes that were pretty strong around here, so I'm hoping that this is not a very bad idea. But we need food, and our carcasses never last anyway, so why the heck not? Oh, that's the bull elk herd. I did see normal elk scent back here, though. Which way did they head? I think maybe I just got confused with the bull elk herd here, so I'm going to keep following the scent trail over this way, and hopefully we bump into the herd soon enough. Are they right over this hill? It would be really nice if they were. We'll see if we can at least scare them in the direction of our territory, but I don't know if that will happen or not. Here we go. Alright, they're fairly deep in this territory. That's really not ideal, but... we're gonna do the best that we can with it. Oh my goodness, we are pushing further and further into stranger wolf territory. We've just gotta we're really gonna have to dine and dash, but I wanna, okay, here's the herd. See if we can, oh, they're gonna run even further, aren't they? Alright, who is weak? Are either of you weak? Please be weak. One of you, please. That's the bull elk, or is that the spike? That's a spike, I think. Alright, oh, this one's weak. This one's weak. Let's see if we can bring her down. Oops, no, I took some damage from that. We're out of stamina, that's why. Alright, we gotta hurry. Okay, Branch is starting to get a bite. Alright, there we go. She is very weak, at least. We got knocked off instantly. Alright, oh no. Alright, we gotta get a bite before she kicks us off and does a ton of damage. That wasn't terrible. This is definitely a more haphazard hunt than our previous one was. Alright, let's see if we can get that bite there. We just really need to push because we do not want to lose this kill to stranger wolves. Alright, let's see if we can get a bite now. There we go. Alright, now we eat. I'm not even going to bother marking this because I'm going to assume stranger wolves will show up and claim it. And then we need to book it back to the pups because the affinity is not phenomenal either. Oh, those are dispersals. Why are they still chasing us? Leave us alone. You shouldn't even be in this territory. This is stranger wolf territory. Alright, well, I was really thankful that's not, oh, that you can see them on the map. They do show up still as white. That's cool. I didn't know the dispersal still showed up. Not on the map, on the compass. But yeah, I'm really thankful that that was not the pack whose territory we were trespassing in. I think Maple is perfectly fine with conceding that fight. She doesn't have anything to prove, and she's gonna let those dispersals be the other pack's problem, and not us. Whew. We are back once again, pretty much in the nick of time. The puppies are about to leave the den, but we should be back before that happens. We'll have the chance to feed and play with them. We did mark a little bit more territory, so everything is pretty well beefed up now, and I think we'll be okay for a little bit. We'll just have to see what it looks like when the next day comes. But let's just make sure everybody's doing all right now. There is 4F. Oh, I'm so glad she recovered. I was very worried about her for a minute there. But let's go ahead and feed them. Make sure that everyone's doing well and that so we don't have to worry. We'll also play with them if we can a little bit. And then I think Maple is ready for a nap, and I bet that Branch is too. They had a little bit of an adventure. But yeah, so far, so good. Dare I say it, all the pups are up to about 10 pounds, if not 11 pounds for some of them. So they're not doing too poorly, and we're going to be looking at rendezvous sites in not too far the future, honestly. The first litter is working out a lot better than I thought it was going to. I was really afraid we'd have a tragedy by now. I was worried that was going to happen pretty much in the first episode that we had the pups. But yeah, they've survived longer and better than I thought they would, and I think Maple, dare I say it, is feeling a bit hopeful. Of course, things can change in an instant in this game, so that's not to say that everything will go all right. Oh, and that's maybe the first sign of what's to come, because I don't think we can bring Branch with us tomorrow. I think we're gonna just have to hope we can find something to eat. Otherwise, we're gonna start to run into problems with the pup's affinity, especially now that the flea load is slowly getting higher. It's at 45% right now. We've got about, well, we've got about 5 pounds to go, so we may want to actually think about moving dens. Otherwise, we might run into issues with the affinity soon. But I think we are going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here for today, because it is getting to be about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.